All right. Welcome to the first episode of Class of Their Own podcast. I'm Didi the Nose Ball, and I'm joined by Fuddy Delight, where we talk about the NIBC and the ESPN Top 100. Today's topic is Hoop Fest Thanksgiving.
Hoop Fest Thanksgiving.
Your
Hey,
first, your first impressions.
all right. We're gonna have to do a brief first impression. We gotta go run Holland, of course, because I think and they played Centennial. I think that's how you say that. They
Yeah.
played Centennial. I think they from Cali, if I'm not mistaken.
Centennial?
Ain't they
I
from
don't
Cali?
know. I think so. That's
I,
McCain team.
yeah, yeah, Jared McCain.
Mid. Sorry. My bad.
Jared McCain team. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna do what he did, but y'all get it. Yeah. But yeah, it was Duncanville versus Jared McCain team, and it was a competitive ball. But the star of the day was Earl Holland. Come on now, Texas boy. We
I ain't
was
gonna
watching
stunt.
him.
I think Ron Holland was the best. Yeah, you did it right.
Yeah,
He was the best player in the whole
yeah,
thing.
the whole hoops. Ron Holland did his thing. That's why I say, for most impressed, I had to go and throw him out there first because everybody they played, I know he had at least 20 and damn near 10 on everybody they played.
See,
So
see who else they play?
they played the Boozer brothers. I think they played Trainer too. They played Lake Highland. They played Centennial, Lake Highland. It's somebody else they played. I can't think of. There was I think somebody else in the NIBC if I'm not mistaken.
Ron Holland, my favorite non-NIBC player, bro. That nigga just, I don't even know. I can't even explain why I like the nigga so much. It's not even just because he from down here close to the area or whatever. It's just like for a nigga to be that highly ranked, especially he been that highly ranked since he was in 10th grade. I found out about him looking on ESPN sophomores. What's that shit? 25. And I'm like, okay, Ron Holland. I seen Duncanville. I'm like, okay, let me check bro out. And I was like, his 10th grade year, I'm like, that nigga real running, he energetic and shit like that. And it's just like, but I guess I'm sticking there with him. I'm gonna keep checking him out. He's 11th grade year. He added a little bit more shooting. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, he moved like a wing. If he could ever put this together with that, and his senior year come. No Anthony Black. Demons was hurt. He really had to be the go-to guy. I only watched that one game, the game against Jared McCain now, but I see that if he stay on his level of development, he can be that hybrid 3-4, and I'm fucking with this shit.
Facts, and that's exactly what he showed in that game on both ends that he can be that because he's very, very, very mobile, very athletic, quick. It's the only thing he just really got to tighten up is his dribble and just become an even better shooter. So
I ain't gonna stun. Ron Holland, my boy, I fucks with him heavy, but he was looking down at the ball when he was dribbling a couple times. I was like, whoa, okay. But I got faith because like the way he played, his motor, he cares so much about the game. I know he go fix that because his progression from sophomore to senior, that shit showed me like, oh yeah, he go keep working on his game. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my favorite things about a prospect. He ain't even made it to Texas yet. So it's like I know his game just finna open all the way up. That's the only reason why I was like, he's my favorite player in his class. Who your favorite player in the class?
Fuck. Favorite player in the class. Damn, that's hard. Because he's 2023, right?
Mm-hmm. You want me to name a couple niggas on there, ho?
Nah, I know who in the 2023. I still like Wagner. I'm gonna say Wagner. Wagner's still somebody I think people still kind of sleep on, even though he ranked how high as he ranked. I guess I just see his potential. But Wagner's still one of my favorites. And Holland, one of my favorites. Bronny. Fuck with Bronny.
My boy. Yeah, my boy.
People be trying to sleep on Bronny, like Bronny ain't gonna be what that is. Bronny can play in the league right now. I fuck with Bronny really heavy. I fuck with Bronny, man. So seeing Bronny, I like Isaiah Kyle. It's really what I like. They be trying to sleep on some of these guards or some of these people or they class because they don't look after the class that was before them. They don't look as good as them, but they still got players that that you can watch. I'm gonna say that they're not just completely like, man, you can't watch none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like that. They just not. It's good or just kind of like stacked as the last class. So it's a
role
lot of them. It's
player
a lot of
class.
people, yeah. It's a lot of people they got that you still can watch right now, and I think a lot of them gonna get better.
So, 2023, I ain't gonna stun. This the role player class. You don't feel that way? But we gonna get back to the hoops. We gonna get back to hoops giving. We'll talk about that later. But so Ron Holland was number one. Cause he consensus number one. He number one both of them. Who was 2 and 3 for you?
2 and 3 for me. Who was 2 and 3 for me? I'm gonna say I'm gonna put Cameron Boozer too.
Bro.
I'm gonna put Cameron Boozer too.
His playmaking. I didn't know his playmaking was that advanced, bro.
That's what I was trying to tell you last time we watched it. I was like, bro, he could I think they were getting smacked though, so you probably had stopped watching the game.
Yeah.
But I was telling you, I was like, bro, his playmaking is good for how big he is.
Yeah,
bro, playmaking is good. I put him too, like, just cause the game they didn't have televised was him versus Ron Holland, and I feel like that was dumb.
That's
what I'm saying. Yeah. It was done like
they play the same position. Right?
Yeah, when you got somebody that play the same position, no matter what grade they in, you're supposed to show. And they actually had a competitive back and forth game, and they probably lost by like probably 4-5 points to Duncanville. They lost by like 4-5 points, and they young niggas. So the fact that he did that and then was able to put up 20 plus and like 20 plus and probably I think he had like 20 plus and 8. Or probably, he had 20 plus and probably 11 or some shit. And however much it was, just to go back and forth with Ron Holland and the good Duncanville team was impressive. And then not even that, they beat OD Wide, and so that's another team with some seniors. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they beating people who they supposed to beat or just being a high level competition, the way he playing, I had to put him 2. And 3. I'm gonna be. It's hard. I really don't want to put. I'm gonna just say Trey Johnson. But I'm gonna say this is why it's so hard for me to say Trey Johnson.
Whoa.
It's because his flaws. I've seen a lot of Trey Johnson's flaws in this who's given, but his scoring is up there with whoever.
So you got him 2
in this class? No, 3.
3. Who you said 2?
Cameron Boozer.
Bro, you know my brain. So okay.
But we
agree on we agree on the first 2. Hey, because now I was looking up. I was finna look up the stats and all that. So it was my bad. I'm finna look up the stats for the hoops giving shit.
Bro, you funny as hell, fool.
Because bro,
your brain is out of there. You really be forgetting.
Yeah, bro.
You got on Cameron Boozer, bro.
I think it's because he's the one I watched the least. So it's like it's hard for me to talk about him. Like, I ain't gonna say it's hard for me to talk about him because I kind of see his game. I heard a comp that he was like Paolo. I heard that.
You know who I actually seen Paolo in? Cole Pete.
Cole Pete.
Bro, you ain't seen Cole Pete yet, but I just
I seen Cole Pete. I seen Cole Pete on ESPN.
No, I'm saying you saw him. I'm talking about this year. You haven't saw him.
Oh yeah.
You haven't saw him this year. I just seen some shit of him, bro. When I say he looks like Paolo, I swear he looked like Paolo. So I'm talking about just like Paolo.
So your number 3 was Trey Steele?
Yes, bro.
And he say, fuck.
Trey been killing. I ain't gonna lie, Trey.
He just had that one bad game.
Bro, it's just he bad. He bad. You just can see what he bad at. That's why I say it's hard for me to put Trey at 3 because I seen what he was terrible at.
You put somebody else at 3. You just can't.
I'm trying to see who else I want to put at 3. It's really because everybody bro. Cameron Boozer probably was the best in this shit.
Yeah, and it was a gap.
And everybody else.
Okay.
It's kind of like
You said, let me throw
who had a
Trey
couple highlight plays. Like even Ian Jackson dropped 26, but it wasn't the best 26. You get what I mean?
Ian Jackson had
it wasn't the best 26.
He can't shoot. He can't do nothing outside of his athleticism, bro. If he don't hustle or if he don't do no athletic shit, Ian Jackson is a non-factor. He can play some defense, but it's like for you to be ranked that high, you can't score. Like score in the scoring way. He ain't got no bag.
It's like a little gap, like in between them two, from Ron Holland and Cameron Booth. It's like you gotta, I don't know who you gotta put who you seen make a couple plays or, you know what I'm saying. But if you take Trey Johnson out, if you take him off that team, it won't be that dominant. You get what I mean? So sometimes you gotta look at the. Like, cause he was a big factor of them winning, even though it was ugly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that should be ugly, but without him being there, it would be very terrible.
And it's a disclaimer. I just be talking shit. I love any of these niggas I be talking about. If I talk about it, I mean I fuck with them because I sat down and watched their game. You know what I'm saying? They in high school, they gonna get better. I'm just talking shit. Yeah. Don't mind me.
We always do. I said the same way for me. Like we gonna talk this, but we just not biased.
Yeah, this unbiased.
We not gonna be on these niggas bandwagon just because everybody love these niggas. We giving out true, real life information here. That's how we feel.
And it's just like, but so your top 3 was Ron Holland, Cameron Boozer, and Trey Johnson. You got any NBA comps or college comps, like who you can compare any of them people to, like their games? So just in case motherfuckers, because like you know, motherfuckers love comps.
Yeah, I always give Ron Holland John Collins, just because I feel like that's how he played the game. He real aggressive. He big. Like I feel like he played the game that way. Cameron Boozer is kind of hard right now because. I'm still trying. You still figure him out. He can do a lot of stuff well though, and I don't see it come from him yet. Probably by his junior year, I probably have one, but not now. And Trey Johnson, for how big he is and just offensively minded, you got to give him who can I give? Just strictly offensive minded scorer.
Shit, I can't even think right now.
I
ain't gonna start.
Huh? I can't. I have to say right now, I can't really think. I gotta think about it because he's strictly just like a juggernaut, like a scoring juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? And at the high school level,
offensive threat.
He's just an offensive fucking threat,
bro. Offensive threat. Man, we first start giving these nigga archetypes.
Yeah,
what's Ron Holland archetype? If you have to give him a 2K archetype.
Damn. What is
we gotta make that a segment too. We gotta remember.
Yeah, what is that shit? I'm trying to think of the name of that. I think it's a two-way athletic finisher. Shit like that.
Or you can make up your own.
So shit like that, like a two-way athletic finisher.
Two-way athletic finisher. Boy, that shit sound, bro. That nigga is a two-way athletic finisher.
Yep.
What about Cameron Boozer?
Boy, you gotta get Cameron Boozer one of them. What the fuck that archetype I just seen? I was like, God damn, it's like a what's the name of that shit? Facilitating a fucking they need like a
interior post play.
Yeah, I was just finna say that like a some type of post playmaking force or some shit. And then he's still young, so we ain't even seen bro. Like we see what he can do, but a lot of they class gonna really be scary by junior year.
So to recap, the top 3 performers, and my 3, I don't know who I ain't gonna stunt. My 3, I don't know who I put at 3 because it's like it wasn't nobody else that just made me be like, yeah. Because if we do,
else just had like good games, like
not nobody that we know.
Yeah,
like McCain wasn't all that. Ian Jackson wasn't all that.
Like they had high games, but for them, I gotta put who. And then I think
Devin Williams.
Trevor. Yeah. Oh,
Can I put Devin Williams? Devin Williams my 3. He's my 3.
but
I like his game. He like
I
what's
like
his
Devin
archetype?
Williams. Shit, boy.
What's his archetype?
He like whatever AD is. Whatever you could
Yeah.
put Anthony Davis, because that's what I
Face
see.
up 4.
Yeah,
Two-way
he like
face up 4.
yeah, two-way face up for something I like Devin Williams. I ain't put him I ain't put him 3 because he wasn't like the first 2 is like people who literally was the
Yeah.
it for their team. So he wasn't the it for he could have been, but they don't run him that way.
I feel like he just played better than Jared McCain, who was supposed to be. Like, if we came in to
look, I'm gonna say this. Jared McCain wasn't gonna have no good game against Duncanville at all. It just wasn't. That's just how they just good at guarding guards. He just wasn't he wasn't gonna have one of them days.
A great guard would have a good game against a great defense because they need me to have a great game.
Not Jared McCain though. Not Jared McCain plays.
But that's what I'm saying. So Jared McCain is a top 20, 2023. He top 20. He top 20.
He's not the biggest either though. He's not the biggest. Like that little size shit ain't gonna. That little short tough shit not gonna work against no Duncanville team.
What's his archetype? What's Jared McCain archetype?
College.
Damn, so he ain't got no 2K archetype.
College guard.
Oh, cause my thing is
Jared McCain got I give him like a 3-point playmaker or something.
I like Jared McCain. It seemed
I give Jared McCain a 3-point playmaker.
It's like he in high school right now, so it's kind of like he the guy or whatever. I feel like he will be good to do because it's like he ain't gonna have to do too much. He probably gonna have a scorer next to him. He probably gonna have a big next to him, a wing or something. Bro. So he ain't gonna have to do too much. But I feel like he just missed too many shots, bro. It's like he get them out. He don't get no separation either. Like he always trying to use that arm. I don't know if you noticed it.
Yeah, no, I saw it. Then I'm like, bro, because KJ Lewis was on him, and he just would try to bowl or try to throw an arm, and it's not gonna work. But that's why I don't like. That's one thing I can't say about the 2023 class, and that's another reason I like Wagner. He moves. Like I actually see when he moves. Like he don't be like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Let me get out this hole. He got a dribble. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got wiggle. Like he probably one of the quickest, probably got one of the quickest handles I done seen in his class. One of the quickest handles. He real quick, real fast. You know what I'm saying? He think quick and he moves quick. So that's another reason I like him. But McCain is like he was stuck in the mud and like he couldn't without that bow, without that arm, bro wasn't going nowhere.
I noticed it. That nigga
it get to that point where it's like, oh man, he's stuck. He can't do shit. Where his dribble at?
How do you watch college? I mean, how do you watch high school basketball? Like how do you be like, oh, I'll fuck with him, I don't fuck with him?
Oh, really? I go off because usually you can try to go off like who performed the best, but every game not gonna be like this. So you kind of just try to see who kind of the best for their team. Yeah. You always look for who the best, who do, like, just say if we come into a game, if I ain't never watched college basketball, I keep hearing this name, I'm gonna just make up a name of this dude, or I'm just using a name like Ron Holland. Before we watch the game, they're gonna talk about the best players. So you hearing Ron Holland before the game start. Then when the game start, the Ron Holland dude is not doing all the shit that Paul Ben Cardi said he was good at. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna be looking like, okay, he got it. It ain't the matchup because they playing a good team, but it's not in favor for him to lose. So why is he not, doing what he's supposed to be doing? So it kind of gets him like, oh damn, he probably not as good as people think he is. Because they give a lot of people get overhyped in high school. A lot of people get overhyped. Yeah. And then you got some dudes who probably don't be going too crazy, or they just not, be flashy. And so they're a little under the radar. Like Devin Williams, every time I watch him, he's a factor. It don't even be the craziest, most flashiest shit. Even though he can dunk his ass off, he just be like, he always a factor. So every time I'm watching him, he's a factor. And I'm like, bro, he gonna be good at UCLA because he's a factor. Every time I turn him on, he going crazy. So you got that, and then you got a situation where some dudes like Ron Holland literally doing exactly what Paul Ben Carter be saying. Like, oh, this dude
Yeah.
good at this. This good dude good at this. You watch him, be like, oh shit, damn, he ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? You just watch it live, it just feel better. Like, damn, I see why they was talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Shout out
when,
Paul being Cardi.
because Paul being Cardi be going crazy.
That
For
nigga,
real.
bro, it's a lot of them niggas. You know, he got his misses like everybody else, but it's like
Yeah.
for the most part, I don't be
But man,
just
he be
super
going crazy.
disagreeing with where he be having motherfuckers. And I love the fact that he adjusted throughout the year.
Yeah, that's the best part when you actually switch it up and you can tell like that he actually was paying attention for real or seeing watching the games, like, you know, you gotta think about it, you gotta watch EYBL. He be kind of paying attention to a lot of gotta keep up with these dudes. And then he probably get a lot of flack for not having people where the fans want them to be. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
lot of people be crying, oh, why you ain't got this person right here? We ain't got this person. But he always got why he don't have them there. That either the
Mm-hmm.
school they go to or sometimes the level of competition they playing. Like, he ain't biased. And that's what I like about him. He ain't biased. Like, 'cause if
Yeah.
that was the case, somebody like Dillingham will be the number one player,
Yeah.
just because what people like and what they like to see. Because like, it's a lot of people that came
Yeah,
up to me.
Dillingham, man. Let me see where he
Yeah,
at.
it's a
I
lot
already
of
got
people
it
that
pulled
came
up.
up to me and was like, "Hey, bro, what you think about Dillingham?" Just because his overtime video went viral, where he was killing in overtime.
Oh, he number 8. I still think that's too high.
Yeah, overtime. He went crazy in overtime, but I said, you know, we see people flaws before we see everything else. And I just feel like the type of play style he got is fun, but that's not Kentucky basketball. And Kentucky
Yeah.
basketball is not gonna go in his favor like that. You're not gonna be in here doing all that. And I
Yeah.
feel like this is how I really feel, how his play style. He should have went somewhere where he's allowed to do that. Should have went to like a Memphis somewhere where he can get his shit off. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he should have went somewhere he could have did that, but it's cool. It ain't bad. But hey, I'm
Yeah.
just going off.
He should have went to NC State.
Yeah,
Like, nigga,
he
because
should have
they
kept
just
where he
let
was
you
going.
loose. Look at
Yeah.
Taquavion. I know we gonna talk about college tomorrow, but come
Mm-hmm.
on, bro. It's just like sometimes, bro,
And
people
then
gotta
Trey
understand when it comes
Parker
to
going over
college.
there next year. So it's like you
Where
got
Trey Parker
people.
rank?
You got I don't know but I think they got they holding Trey Parker. Trey Parker is like probably 40, 50s. I ain't gonna lie, they got Trey Parker probably 60s. I ain't gonna
Oh
they
shit.
got Trey Parker low. They got him low. But
Oh, that's what we
like
need to start doing, Fuddy.
Ben Carter be saying though, sometimes it don't just be like he don't be basing off the way they play or they all the time, or it's just sometimes they level comp or not seeing them enough. You know what I'm saying? Or not, you know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah.
just throw it up there because you got a couple highlight
Yeah.
dunks. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Bro,
be
just
able to
think
see
about how
more.
hard that shit is to
It
rank
is,
across the whole
bro.
nation.
Somebody gonna
100.
be mad every time. You
Yeah.
can't make nobody happy, especially the fans of them players, because
Yeah.
fans gonna be fans. Like, and a lot of people gonna be like, oh, I think it's somebody right there crying, probably saying Derek Queen need to be top 5 just because they're
Derek
a big
Queen.
Derek Queen
Boy.
fan. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be biased. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say Paul Ben Carter is not biased. That's the best thing about him. He not no biased dude. He not sitting there like, hey man, I seen Dillingham overtime video. I think he should go top 5. No, he
Yeah.
not doing it. He like, look, man,
He
he
really
gonna
look
stay
at
where.
their game.
Yeah, he gonna stay where he is. And I like Dillingham, but the way his play style is just not going. Man, that shit not gonna work.
He should have went to the G League.
Nah, I don't even think he should have went there.
So you think he should have went to college? Well, he going to
Yeah,
college, but
I think that's his only option. I feel like when you go to G League, I feel like you got to be kind of. I don't think he's not the biggest, and that shit not gonna fly with them damn defenders in G League. That shit not gonna fly. I done seen niggas guard Scoop at the back of the court. You know what I'm
bro,
saying? I done seen, you know what I'm saying? I done seen niggas pick up Scoop at the back of the court, like literally trying to fuck up his day because they got a job, and that shit not gonna fly. Dillingham try to do that shit not gonna fly. Hell no.
Dillingham just he just gonna be a spark off the bench, microwave score.
Yeah, because
If he do go to the league,
he can score, like he got the moves, he got everything, but bro, with that size, bro, this shit not gonna be in your favor all the time. I don't care who you is, like, bro, we done seen this shit plenty of times. Look where they got, like, anybody, like, even Sharif was doing the same shit. in high school. You're doing the same shit. When you're that size and the size you're at, bro, it's gonna be hard for you to get PT. You gotta be doing something real crazy, and all them that little move shit at that size is cool for high school. But at the next level, how you gonna get them moves off against Anthony Black at the next level?
Yeah.
How you gonna get them moves off?
Yeah.
Come on, you can't. You gotta be a little bit more. You gotta be able. And I think he don't play make. He not playmaking first like how Isaiah Collier is. You know what I'm saying? He's just more like he got the flashy dribble. You know, I feel like he got to dribble too much for him to get his shit off. Wagner don't gotta have the ball. He can have the ball. Then when he do got the ball, he don't over dribble. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people you can take the ball out their hand, you can put it in their hand, you can move. Some people play good out the ball. I don't think he played good off the ball either.
Whoa, you brought up Wagner, so let's go on and talk about him. Wagner, he's number 1 in 2023. What's his archetype? If you had to make a 2K archetype for DJ Wagner, what's his archetype?
If I could make an archetype for DJ Wagner, cause I think DJ Wagner more slasher than shooter, but his shooting got better since EYBL. So I'll probably say I'll probably just leave him at a two-way slasher. I'll probably just leave him there. I ain't gonna give him nothing too crazy.
Right.
You know, that's because his slashing ain't the Duncan slashing. It's like literally like Allen Iverson slashing. Or like Kyrie slashing. It's like just finishing good around the rim. Like just being able to literally slash through the defense. And he real quick. So he do that a lot. So it's not like, you know, when you think of two-way slash, some people probably thinking like a John Wall dunk, you know, a nigga who just slamming on now because being able to slash, like, because he can dunk, but that's not what he used a lot. He used, you know, he got real moves. He cut, you know, he real quick. So, like, if he coming through that bitch, he hit you with a move. And he used that little mid-range slashing, that mid-range spot, he used that shit a lot. Like, the little mid-range, just around the rim, he used that mid-range spot a lot where he just come up and hit that. It's like a little side jump shot. That mid-range he got, it's like kind of automatic. He used that shit a lot. But slashers good at mid-range too. People can't be forgetting that. Slashers are mid-range motherfuckers too. And that's what he good at. So I give him two-way slasher right now. And I feel like his defense, I think that's the most underrated about him, his defense. I don't think people really give him credit for how much of a defender that nigga is. He ain't no bad defender. Like usually when somebody that ranked that high and people talk about their offense, they don't even be close to as good a defender. But when I watch him, he actually defends. So I think that's probably the most underrated part about his game that people do not talk about. I'm like, why they don't talk about this nigga defense?
That nigga be defending. That nigga be scoring. He play make. He got a little nice midi game. But my thing with DJ.
It's just like, bro, when you rank that high, motherfuckers gotta see more. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be like you gotta be a force, nigga. One, you gotta be a force. It's like it gotta be, you know, people gotta see that like that, but even more. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, I see it like it depends on when you see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I done seen it a couple times. I done seen the EYBL. I seen it in a little playoffs that I watched on YouTube. So I'm like, okay, I see why. You know why he a big deal. But it's just because you gotta think about their class not the biggest. He like 6'3", but it's, you know, it's not bad. But it's just like from this last class, bro. You know what I'm saying? He used his 6'3" good though. He ain't one of them dudes who just be like, oh, you can tell he's little. You know what I'm saying? Or he's too small. But him going to 6'3" will make, I think, it'll fit in his favor better than a lot of motherfuckers. Because a lot of them niggas 6'1", 6'2" at the most. I think Isaiah Collier probably like 6'3", 6'4". You got a couple people who like probably a few at 6'5", but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, he ain't. Yeah, you know, people feel like he don't be available sometimes. I'm gonna say that.
He
for the one.
I ain't gonna stunt. Who you got an NBA comp for him? I know he gonna be college good. He gonna be college great down there.
Do I have a NBA comp for him? I'm trying to think about who got like a Cause you probably got to mix. You probably got to mix. You probably got to mix him his comp or give him somebody like. Cause it's kind of hard. Cause I wouldn't say. Damn, I'm trying to say who the fuck can I compare this to?
Or just compare his role. You ain't gotta really compare him to nobody. Like, what kind of role? Like, you see him at his peak, like a 16 point per game score in the league. You see him as a
I say 14
starter,
16.
6-man.
I say 14 16. I'll say I think he could be a 6-man. Like that'll be his role until he kind of. It depends on what he add. You know what I'm saying? What they see more. But I think he can just be like. I think he can be the fucking role for when you got your old point guard and you know he finna be the fuck up out the door. You get somebody like Wagner just to come off the bench for now to get the field and then let him end up jumping to that spot. You get what I mean? I feel like
he's what Cam Payne was supposed to be.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like where a dude, kind of like that, where he just to be the successor of whoever next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like he ain't gonna come in right away and just be like, oh yeah, you start. He gonna have to come off the bench just because that's how they usually do the guards anyway.
Yeah.
So I feel like he gonna have to come off the bench, and I think he gonna show 6-man right away where he just come and give you like a quick 14, and then I feel like he'll be a one who will have that spark and the drive, like the real drive heavy, like where it's like, damn, we need to play him more because he ain't unselfish. I mean, he unselfish is what I meant to say. He not selfish. He ain't one of them dudes who just be like, look, let me go get the bucket. He'll take a lesser role. If they just need him to defend, he just gonna be one of them dudes. So whatever you need at the time, he can be there. So that's why I say 6-man. So like if they need him to come in, hey, we need you to guard fucking Finney Simons right now. Go out there and go do that. And you know, he'll go out there and get his little buckets, guard him, do that, and whatever. He really gonna be whatever they need him to do. I think he's the best balanced player.
I compare him to Cam Payne because they like around the same height and they kind of got like it's like the best of Cam Payne and the best of DJ Wagner would be like the same shit. Like a little score, like a decent amount of scoring, a little playmaking, a little defense, a little energy,
I think Cam Payne a little more unorthodox. His style,
he unorthodox, but that's what I'm saying. Like role, not play. Like they not saying player. No, that's not my kind of comparison.
Oh, you said role. Yeah, you right.
Yeah. Like what they bring to a team.
Because I can say I think like you said, like how you say he'll be a better campaign like far as his role. Yeah.
Because like where Cam Payne went, he went like number 14. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I can say check and see. Cause I was finna say I know Wagner got like his scoring bag is better. Like he even got a little post game. Like his jumper done got way better than the previous years. His jumper is way better.
He went 14 in 2015. Boy, I'm a fool.
Yeah, you good. Oh, you nice, boy. I ain't gonna cap to you. That boy hit that hoe right on the motherfucking head. Miko.
Yeah, Diddy knows ball.
14, yeah. So yeah, you're right. He can have that role like even because Cam Payne don't got a bad role. You know what I'm saying? It's just Cam Payne. But he got a nice role in the league. Like he get a lot of PT. He literally get a lot of PT, but he's just not the perfect successor. Yeah. And I think DJ will be the perfect successor for somebody who's kind of out the door. Like somebody like, man, bro, this nigga on his last leg, we need somebody to substitute or somebody to put, to kind of just to be that point guard for them.
See, DJ will be that. Player. He'll be that dude. He'll be like 6'3" point guard. Everybody counting him out because he didn't play his first 2 years. Mm-hmm. And he backing somebody up. Then he getting the game. I'm like, oh, he can do this, he can do that. And then people like us could be like, man, this dude was the number one player in his class. This nigga was a bucket. And it's just like he coming off the bench. Now he's a starter and he's getting like he's solid. 15 points, 4-5 rebounds, 4-5 assists, 2 steals. Impacts the game on both sides. He there when it's winning time.
I would give him like a George, like a fucking George Hill, like a
George.
He like one of them type guys where they not too high, not too low. Like it's whatever you need. It's whatever you need from him. Like he'll be one of them niggas on the playoff team where he just gonna be a dog. Like whatever you need from him. Like he can have a breakout game scoring. He can have a breakout game with defending. Like assist. Like whatever you want from him, it'll be well balanced. And then he don't really talk much. Like he ain't really one of them dudes who be, you know, like I done seen in videos where people trash talk him and he don't say nothing until he tee up. You know what I'm saying? When he tee up, that's when you see him yapping back. But he be chilling. Like he ain't probably the best, you know, in the media where people be like, you know, a lot of them dudes you can talk to in the media or you probably see them a lot in the media. He be chilling. He ain't no social media. He probably got one post on his Instagram. Like he real quiet. He really just about business for real. So hey, I think he'll be he gonna be real underrated for a while. But I think when it hit, motherfucker be like, damn, you said
he gonna be underrated in the NBA. He ain't finna be underrated like nowhere else.
Cause
in the NBA, he gonna be forgotten in the NBA. He ain't gonna be underrated.
I just think people because you know when you when you that high, when they got you ranked that high, people want you to be one of them people who just gonna score like right away. You giving people 30. No, you gotta think about his play style. He can give you 30, but he's not no dominant 30. Like I'm just gonna go out here and get 30. That's not his play style. He all around. Like he can play with whoever. You can play with whoever. Like whoever the point guard, he can either be the two. And if it ain't got no point guard, he can be the point guard. Like you literally can play him with everybody. Like he ain't one of them players where it's just like, oh man, you can't play them together. He ain't one of them players. Like you literally can play him wherever.
I got a question. So, who you think? Just because it's far away and it's speculation. This is strictly speculation. Who getting picked first? DJ Wagner or Aaron Bradshaw?
Like in the draft?
In the NBA draft.
I think. Oh damn! Oh,
you know it ain't Bradshaw getting picked.
I can say, because you don't know how them niggas gonna play. You don't know how that shit will turn out. You know anything can happen. You don't know how that shit can turn out. For real.
There's no possible way DJ Wagner going before Aaron Bradshaw. No possible.
I'm gonna say this. All right, when we was looking at these other teams, you had Lively going before a lot of guards, right? Is Lively still going over a lot of guards? Let's be honest here. Is Lively still going over a lot of guards? Hell no. So that when I say you never know how that shit gonna go, you never know how it can go. So I say I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because Aaron Bradshaw and what he good and what he dunking, you know he can do that. Because Aaron Bradshaw cold the motherfucker. But you just never know how the situation go, and they gonna be on the same team. So
that's why that's the only reason why I brought that up because they on the same team in high school, and it's like I feel like Aaron Bradshaw.
They on the same team in college too. They go to Kentucky.
Where they going?
Kentucky.
Aaron Bradshaw going to Kentucky?
Yes. Aaron Bradshaw going to Kentucky. Edwards going to Kentucky.
I knew Justin Edwards going there. Yeah, how you feel about Justin Edwards? What's his archetype?
I still don't know. When I was watching Justin Edwards, at first I thought he was just like just a slasher. Then he showed me in the what game that we was watching. He showed me in the where Isaiah Collier hit the buzzer beater. What the fuck was they called?
Yeah, when they were playing outside, I think that was Elite 24.
Elite 24, bro. He got a jumper. Like I ain't see that too much from him. And when he showed me he got a solid jumper, and that's kind of hard for me to pick.
Justin Edwards was nice.
He was going stupid. It's kind of
next
hard.
Time they do that, we're gonna have to do
like 8 in a row.
Yeah, we got to do a review next time they do that. Every time they have a high school event, we got to come review that motherfucker.
Yeah, we need to start pulling up to these motherfuckers.
We
need to start pulling up to these, especially when they especially when there's some Texas stuff. Because whenever they get doing something else in Texas, we got to go.
So,
yeah, that hoops giving shit. I can say that's. Bro, get your ass down for you fucking fall.
Give me your top 5 you most excited for to watch in the NIBC, the players.
Most of NIBC for I'm gonna say Bruzelis.
Yup, that's my one too. Go ahead.
What is bro name? Isaiah Cartwell, he played for Wasatch, but he in the 2025 class, but I think he gonna be a real sleeper. A real sleeper that, you know, when the time comes for Wasatch, he gonna be they go to. Who else? That I'm fucking with real heavy. See, bro, AZ Complex would be kind of hard because they got so many motherfuckers that's good. It is like you just never know. So I'll probably just say Rayvon. I'll say Rayvon for right now. But I like Victorious Miller. I like what they got over there. So it's kind of difficult to pick with them.
You named all 5?
Nah, I say it's probably like 3.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce for IMG.
Who?
What's Bryce? What's his last name? He was in the Elite 24 too. His name Bryce. I forgot his last name.
I don't know him. Bryce. See, this why I fuck with Tyler T. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
You know who it is. If you go back and watch, I think he I don't know if he picked his school or what school he's going to yet, if I'm not mistaken. But I know I just know his first name Bryce, and he go to IMG. I can't think his last name. My bad for not knowing his last name, but it'll hit me probably after this video. But Bryce for IMG is another underrated player. I think there's gonna be a good piece for them. And Flag, man. Flag.
Oh, well, I'm like, damn.
Flag really should be, you know, up there, but I'm just
he's number one for me. I ain't gonna tell. Well, he's number 2.
Ellis and Flag is them two.
Those two.
Them 2 big factors for their team. My bad for having Flag 5, but I was just going off, you know, for the people I think that's gonna be scary sleepers that people not paying attention to. But yeah, Flag. Can't forget Flag. I wasn't gonna forget Flag. You know what I'm saying? I just had to.
Who Lala Lumira got this year?
I was just watching a little video of the people they had. They got a lot of people who we really gonna have to see like kind of them prove themselves. Yeah. So they team, I wouldn't give a name yet until I see you. But they you know, it was a video of their coach kind of introducing their team, but I ain't never seen really none of them play yet, so I can't be like, oh yeah, this dude, just because the coach said it. But they kind of got like a solid team where they gonna have to figure the shit out. Like we want to make a name for themselves basically. So I don't know. But I was just watching their video and their coach was talking about them and the players he like on their team, and they got like a transfer from Oak Hill, and like he was kind of just talking about the players. They kind of got a bigger lineup than last year. They got a bigger lineup than last year, so they, especially in the guard spot, I think they guards like 6'4" and up, so they're a little bigger in the. Besides, I think JJ Starling was he, a small forward or a guard?
He was guards. Yeah, Strong was guard. Yeah, they played 3. They had a 3 guard system.
Yeah, I think
that's their style.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. But yeah, so yeah.
So you had Buzelis.
I had Buzelis, Flag. I had Bryce. I had
So Bryce, tell me about what's his play style? Like what made you choose him? Cause I ain't heard of him.
Bro, you literally saw him when I saw him. It's just I can't think of his last name.
Is he in the ESPN 100? What class he in?
I think Bryson is Bryson 2023 or 2024. Now I gotta figure out Buddy class. Hold on. Let me go to my phone. Damn, my iPad. My shit's I'm down already. Hold on. Let me see. Let me check this shit out real quick.
I know.
But bro, he like his scoring is crazy. And Isaiah Cartwell is a young nigga, but he like 6'5". His bag is out of this world. Bro bag is out of this world. But I ain't gonna cap. I'm telling y'all, watch. When the 2025 get up there, watch how fast Jerry Easter be top five. They ain't got Jerry Easter top five, and I'm a big Jerry Easter fan, and I'm just mad that my boy ain't top five. But I think in his debut, that nigga, I think he had like 37, 10, 8, and 6. And I just feel like he ranked 40. He's coming out in his debuts like that. Why is he ranked 45 in the card? We need to talk about that. My boy,
you ready for start bench cut?
Top 15. Yeah, let's do that.
Start bench cut. I'm gonna give you 3 names, and of course, you start one, bench one, cut one. So I'm finna go to. I'm gonna start. Which position you want to start with? Because we go do all. Well, shoot, you want to do all 5 positions, or you just want to do?
Let's do all. We all 5.
All right, so we're gonna start with the point guards. 2023.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Wagner, Isaiah Collier, or Aiden Holloway. Start bench cut. DJ Wagner, Isaiah Collier, Aiden Holloway.
Start bench cut.
Mm-hmm.
Start Isaiah Collier. Bench DJ. Gotta cut Aiden. And I fuck with Aiden, but I gotta cut Aiden.
Well, I'm starting Collier. I'm starting Collier. I'm benching Aiden Holloway. I'm cutting DJ Wagner.
Okay.
Damn, nigga, why you ain't arguing? You supposed to argue, bro.
I mean, I can't. I mean, I just feel like Wagner all around better. All around.
But Aiden Holloway, but he has a specific role. I know his role gonna be from now till forever. He's gonna come in and shoot. He's a shooting specialist. I feel like he's gonna be able to shoot that basketball. Yeah. He's not gonna try to do too much. He's not gonna be doing too much. He's a shooter. DJ is kind of gonna be like, because he's a go-to scorer where he's at, and I don't feel like he's gonna be a go-to scorer in the league. Aiden Holloway gonna be able to do exactly what he's doing in high school. In the NBA, just scoring.
I think DJ Wagner can do what he do in the league, but just off the bench. I really think that.
Yeah, but so 3 worth more than 2. 3 worth more than 2.
But that height is like, and then Aiden Holloway ain't the best defender either. So I'm going off my bench. I want somebody coming in to be able to pick up the slack if because Isaiah Collier is a good defender, but I don't want my shit to miss a beat.
Isaiah Collier.
My bench is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have, if I'm coming somebody out the bench, I have somebody who probably not the best playmaker like him, but to come in and still be a force. So.
You think DJ Wagner a better shooter, scorer, scorer?
He a better. Damn.
Yeah, then Holloway.
You could say. Wait, then Holloway? I thought you were
saying no, you meant mine was start Isaiah Collier.
I think
bench better, Holloway and cut.
I think he got a better feel around the rim. I think
he very crafty.
I think he just a better, like, cause Holloway, he a good. That's I ain't want to kind of PG light, cause Aiden Holloway, he a good facilitator too. He not bad. And I feel like him and Isaiah Collier, they like to help. They like to get other people buckets, but Holloway is just more like 3-point playmaker. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get his threes off. You know what I'm saying? So I think he a better shooter, but I'm gonna say he a better 3-point shooter. I'm gonna just say that. But
what's Isaiah Collier? What's his archetype?
Oh, he's a 2-way slasher for sure. He's like.
He did too much in Elite 24. I liked him, but he did a little too much.
Yeah, that wasn't his role. That ain't what he do.
Remember, I was like, this nigga here is shooting like motherfucker.
A 26, 8-6 game. I think he just came off of I think he had 28. He got, because it's him and it's another dude, Ford, he played with. They both going to USC. It's a Ford on his team that he played with. They both had like 20 plus. And you know, that Ford got fed. He ate good. So I'm gonna say, Isaiah Collier, he got like he really be chilling. That was just something he usually don't do. but he really be chilling. But his slashing, because it's kind of hard to stop him downhill because how much he a big point guard. So like he kind of buff, so it's kind of hard to stop him. He quick with the passing. He quick himself, and he a strong finisher. He more strong than a quick finisher. I'm gonna say that he a stronger finisher. Like where DJ a quick finisher, where it's like real slice, like real quick, like ooh shit. When it's like that, like you see, I think Isaiah make the tough. He make the real tough, hard, hit you in the stomach and go over your head, finishing. He like that, kind of Westbrook like, where it's just like kind of downhill forcing. He like ooh shit. You know, he like that, and where DJ a little more just like kind of smoother when he going, but it's real quick, like real sudden, like I wouldn't say as like it ain't flashy like Kyrie, but it's quick and like real like precise like Kyrie. I would say that, but it's not like a lot of under the basket, you know, a lot of left hand. It's just like real quick, where it's like ooh shit, he just tossing that bitch right over you. You know what I'm saying? Like god damn. Yeah. Like he just cut through the defense real good.
So let's go. Let's recap your start bench cut. You starting DJ.
No. I'm starting Collier.
Oh,
I'm starting Collier. No, I'm starting Collier and DJ off the bench.
DJ off the bench and cutting Holloway. I'm starting Collier. I was starting Collier, Holloway off the bench, and I'm cutting DJ. But when I be talking about these dudes, it's not on a high school level. It's because I'm thinking about the NBA. High school level, I feel like the rankings is appropriate. That's why I don't be talking about like that. Because right now, DJ's better than all these dudes. Yeah. But you know, we talking about these guys and their futures. Because right now we kind of see what is going on, and we gonna still talk about what's going on right now. Like when DJ have a good game, we gonna talk about his good game. But like the season ain't really started yet, so the way I'm talking about these guys is like it's the future of their career. Because DJ is the best guard. I don't want to make it seem like I'm shitting on him because I'm cutting him. No. He's the best guard in high school.
I think he the best balance. Like you know, because everybody, because you know, like that's why they be giving him the combo guard because he can do, you know what I'm saying, both. So it like depends on what you want. And then Isaiah Collier is the best playmaker. You know, he the best one who gonna get you, you know, to where you like the position. Like you gonna get fed when you play on Isaiah. And then Aiden Holloway is the best shooter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really it depends on how you want to run your team or how you like it. You know what I'm saying? And it just be dependent because there's a lot of good guards in this damn class. It's just because they not drooling, like they not oozing with size. It ain't like a lot of them like cause they got underrated defenders in this damn class too. So, but it's just because they not oozing with size. It ain't just like on some. It ain't none of them really oozing with like a Nick Smith style of play or Anthony Black because it ain't no 6'7" defenders or like no 6'4" to 6'5" go-to scorers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. So they don't get a lot of love, but they solid. They solid guards are what you need guards to be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that. So that's the only problem. Like, cause if they was behind if they were behind like fucking 2024 or if they wasn't, you know, it'll be like a normal class. But it's just cause, bro, after this class, the class before, man, it's kind of hard to be good or to be looked at the same because that class was different.
Bro, I be thinking about Buzelis, bro. Not in no weird way, but I'll just be like, bro, if I was like, like if I was a GM or something, I'd be like, bro, it's so much nigga could do with Buzelis, bro.
This nigga said I be thinking about Buzelis.
Like what? What's his archetype? Because I'm going to archetype
like
so we can
like a mixture. He like a mixture. He like a because he put that bitch on the floor, so he like a mixture. He like a Porzingis, goddamn. He like a Porzingis / fucking who the fuck can I say Brazil? He like a mix of niggas, man. Brazil is different.
And you think he gonna go number one at their class? Who you think gonna go number one? Who got the highest chance of going number one? I got Buzelis. I'm gonna say it right. That's one of my predictions.
Yeah, Buzelis for sure can go one. It's hard to.
So that'll be 2024. Even though they 2023 the draft
Yeah,
class.
it'll be 2024. Because the only reason I say it still could be kind of hard because you don't know who the fuck stand after these last class and shit. But Bruce Ellis for sure gonna be a top player, especially going over there with G League.
Yeah,
like the way he played, and then you still can watch him in high school. The way he played though, he's for sure gonna be. I doubt if I don't see like I really don't see him dropping top. Like the most he'll probably go like 2 to 3. 2 3, that's it. So if he go under that, it's because the nigga didn't play good. But I doubt if Bruce Ellis don't play trash. I'm sorry.
I got
Bruce Ellis.
Another start bench cut. This time shooting guards. Robert Dillingham, Marco Jackson, or Mikey Williams. Start bench cut.
Man, Marco start. Mikey bench. Dillingham, get your ass out of here.
What you like about El Marco? That nigga he beefy. I like his.
Yeah.
I like he's like big with speed.
Hey, I don't want this to sound weird, but I got a thing for two ways.
Shit, nigga, I do too.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be one of them dudes who will be able to do both. If I'm scouting or putting you on my team, if you can't play defense, you can't play on my team. And Dillingham is terrible on defense. He's terrible. Very terrible. So, and then Mikey's bench. The way he scored, he just got to be coming off the bench. I'm gonna need a spark. And I love Mikey for like talent. But I don't think. I think they got him a point guard, but he gonna be a shooting guard. But you know, people got their little short side, like they're 6'2", they be like, "Oh, he's a point guard." But man, that man's a shooting guard. I go out play style. He play like a 2 guard. He don't play like no one. And he can dish, like he can give a nigga assists and all that. But I still think he approached the game like a 2.
Okay, start bench cut small forwards: Justin Edwards, Booz Ellis, and Mookie Cook.
I thought Booz Ellis a wing.
Yes,
that makes him even better. Then, you already know I'm starting Booz Ellis.
Of course, yes, sir.
And I'm gonna have to go Mookie off the bench.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna have to let Justin Edwards go just because Booz Ellis can do everything Justin Edwards can do, and Mookie off the bench and just be that tough defending ass wing I got that I need.
Mookie remind me of a Miami Heat, bro. He seemed like he would be a perfect Miami Heat. Him and Ron Holland.
He really I don't really cut for his offensive game too much, but it's just like we done seen it. Mookie done guarded somewhat. Like Mookie be guarding power forwards, man. I done seen Mookie guard power forwards and make it real hard. I done seen him guard some of the best players and make it hard for him. So that's why I got Mookie coming off the bench. He a hell of a defender, one of the best defenders in that class. So I had to put him on the bench. Ain't no knock to Justin Edwards. It's just Bruce Ellis is 6'10" and can do the same shit.
Mookie 210 pounds.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I fuck with Mookie. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, Mookie.
Start bench cut power forwards.
Oh man.
Mackenzie Mbako, Sean Stewart, Ron Holland.
Ron Holland.
Of course.
1. Mbako off the bench. Sean Stewart, bye-bye. After the same thing with the Bruce Ellis, Justin Edwards shit. Same shit Sean Stewart can do, Ron Holland can do even better. So, and then who else you say?
Let me go back. It was Mbako.
Oh yeah, Mbako. He another defender, like 3 and D, another 3 and D. So I think Ron Holland is a Sean Stewart, but can do it even better. So and I'm not the Sean. It's just I like Ron Holland better.
I do not disagree. Start bench cut centers. Last one.
Ooh, shit.
Xavier Booker, Aaron Bradshaw, and you could Bayfall and Devin Williams. You could throw either one of those two in there. So it's really four to choose.
But Devin Williams like 24, I thought. Devin Williams 23 or 24?
He's 23.
He is?
Yep.
Damn, I ain't know that. Thought my boy like 24. Well, now you said that way. Yeah. I gotta go Bradshaw 1. I gotta go Bradshaw starting.
Yeah.
Then I got Devin Williams off the bench. Booker.
You can still see me?
Yeah, I can still see you. Booker gotta go.
Oh, I'm glad you can still see me because I'm all searching the internet and shit.
Damn, so I feel like you won't go be able to see me if I would have jumped off this shit. I feel like
no, not on your phone, on my laptop. I'm on my laptop.
Oh yeah, you right. Yeah, nigga on a laptop, of course.
I be forgetting, bro. You know, I'll be slow. Oh, you know, before we wrap it up, because this is the matchups when the NIBCs first like really pop off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first game was AZ Compass versus Sunrise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like it really pop off on December 1st. IMG versus Montverde. Which matchup sounds most exciting? IMG versus Montverde, Oak Hill versus Sunrise, Long Island Lutheran versus Legacy, AZ versus Wasatch.
I like who you say?
But it is easy. IMG versus Montverde.
Nah, don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on that AZ and Wasatch though. Don't sleep on that one. I'm telling you.
Wasatch.
Do not sleep on that Wasatch. I'm telling you.
What do you like about Wasatch, bro?
Bro, I watched them play. They got a nice little solid team, bro. I think who they got over there? RJ Jones. They got my boy Isaiah Hartwell. They got who else they got over there?
What class Hartwell in?
25. 6'5",
oh yeah.
PG.
Yeah, that big ass point guard.
Yeah, like they, bro, 25. If anybody 6'5", that's a guard. They 25 now. Times 17. 25 probably got the biggest fucking point guard ever.
So what's your?
I ain't never seen no guard class that big.
What's your overall opinion on 2023 as a class in general?
Like, what you mean by it?
Because like you know how 2022 gonna be stars. Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, I'll say the fill-in players, the role players, majority like the just really the players, the kind of the stability players, the players that gonna keep everything kind of intact. Because you got like a player like Isaiah Collier, like you can't tell me he's not gonna come to a team and be the floor general. You know what I'm saying? You got like balanced players. You can't tell me Isaiah Collier can't do a John Wall right now. You can't tell me fucking Wagner can't be George Hill. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me fucking Bronny can't be Lonzo. You know what I'm saying? It's like they gonna be the players that's gonna come in and feel. They're gonna be the ones who the when the because it's finna go because bro these guards they're still like top guards, like not including the young niggas, but like the CP3, Westbrook, dang, you like the people who kind of getting up in age, they gonna need successors, and these dudes gonna have to come in and play until stars come. You know what I'm saying? Like real legit stars. And I think some of these dudes will end up getting the bag where they'll become a star eventually, but right away, no. You know what I'm saying? Right away, no. But I think they'll end up becoming stars as they add more to their game. Like a couple years in the NBA, some of them niggas gonna pop off. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. And I think their class is just like real feeling class. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of them is like ain't they not oozing with too much, but they perfect for their role. Like you said, Aiden Holloway, even with Dillingham and his scoring, like he probably not gonna come in and be your main guy, but he'll be a spark, a real spark that you need. Like you just need somebody like, man, our team, like if your spark score, like just say for instance, like nigga Jamal Murray is hurt. You need somebody to come off and give you that scoring. Dillingham can do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like somebody who can just pick up the scoring slack. All them can play behind anybody in the NBA and do their part. And you know, kind of fill in. So that's what I mean. Like it's like a successor / role player, what you want to call it, but mainly just role player class where them dudes gonna come in and be, you know, be the ones who come off the bench and do what they supposed to do.
All right, we finna wrap it up. We've been on here for an hour 16. Any final thoughts on NIBC 2023 draft class? I said draft class 2023 ESPN 100.
Nah, I think we can talk about this after we watch the rest of these more games.
Yeah, this was like a preview.
Yeah, this really was just like a little test run of what the NIBC gonna be, but motherfuckers gonna see
who gonna win. Do you think? Because I think it's gonna be out of AZ Compass and Montverde. Who do you think is really the best team out of those two teams?
Man, it's so hard, man. Because both of them is like the equally good. Like, bro, when they played each other, what was the score? I think what was it, like 2 points or some shit? Probably 4 points. I was like 2 to 4 points when they be like not even they most recent game. I'm talking about the first time they played in their little tournament. When Montverde won, I think they won by like 2 to 4 points. And I think
it was 65 to 54 in the first game, and 53 to 47 in the second game.
Damn, so it's like, well, more than the points I thought it was, but it felt like it was way closer just because how close their games be. But you really got to pick your poison with any one of them. You ain't wrong though, whoever you pick, because both of them teams, they stack, got defenders, scorers, like they probably the best balanced team. So that's why they beat each other.
And we're gonna have to talk about each game. We'll recap each game.
Yeah, we just have to recap the game. So because they're gonna play each other a lot. They don't play each other a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm leaning Montverde. I think Cooper Flagg the best player in the NIBC. That sounds crazy. I think Cooper Flagg the best player, and he's definitely gonna be the best player by the end of the high school season.
Cooper Flagg a baller, so I understand what you mean. I fuck with Cooper Flagg heavy, so it just be sounding. Some of that shit just sound wild when you say it. Like just hearing Cooper Flagg the best in NIBC just sound crazy, but if you seen him play, you understand.
Best player, not best scorer, not best.
I
the best. I'm just explaining it. Just he's the best overall player in my opinion. Because
he's top 5 regardless of class, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm talking about that Flag is one of them ones.
Who your top 5 regardless of class? Since you brought it up right before we go, we got to wrap it up.
Damn, nigga, I got to do more thinking.
I got you. For me.
Yeah, just give me yours because you ain't giving up for what's the name anyway.
For me, Cooper Flagg definitely number 1, regardless of class. I don't want to hear it. It is what it is. So let me get a look through these classes. So I got Cooper Flagg 1, Buzelis 2.
Okay. You like that's some big niggas.
I'm gonna say Nazir Cunningham number 3 because hopefully he ain't got worse.
Oh my god,
he's got worse. He's gotten worse.
I wouldn't say he gotten worse, but I just want to put him 3 because you're not gonna be watching Nazir Cunningham. That's why I want to put him 3. Regardless of class, the white you put Nazir 3, you're not even gonna be watching that man.
I ain't gonna lie. I believe in him, bro. I believe in him. He was going up against the number 1 player.
Bro, cut that shit out, bro. Okay.
Number 3. My number 3 is Nazir Cunningham. My number 4 is Cameron Boozer. My number 5 is Cole P.
Oh my god.
I just have to go with my gut, bro. Like when I first seen Nazir play, I was like, whoa, oh, he got that. I just feel like he young, Fuddy. He's still young. But like his scoring bag is gonna be by the time he gets to the league, his catch and shoot bag, his scoring bag is gonna be crazy. And he's 6'7". I like wings. It's a wing league. Who yours? Shit. I did mine first.
I don't know.
See, you gotta have that for me next time.
I have it for you next time. Bro, yours kind of threw me out, bro. I ain't gonna
lie. Because you gotta think about NBA, bro.
Bro, that Cunningham, bro. Last time I tried to watch Cunningham on that overtime shit, that boy didn't show up. And I was just like, man, I'm kind of off. It's already hard to watch
One
overtime games.
game,
Man, he was. Man, I don't want to talk about it.
I'm gonna watch them, and I get to retract because I'm talking about last time I seen him in high school.
What game was that you watched? And I was like, boy, Nazir, he just ain't look Nazir from.
I think he just in that overtime shit for the bag. He ain't worried about the other shit. He like really not playing hard, nothing yet. Like when he play hard,
he not even. I don't even think he's getting the bag.
Oh,
because if he would get in the bag, that means he wouldn't be able to go to college. I think he's trying to go to college, so he's not getting paid.
Yeah, so you think my nigga suck now?
He just wasn't. I wouldn't say he sucked. He just didn't impress me when I watched him in overtime. You gotta think about it, bro. But what you just say, he played who, and he did what? Yeah. You're not showing that in overtime.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like, that's with any player. You would do the same thing with any player. Let DJ go to overtime. It don't look like where he supposed to be ranked at. You're gonna be like, nigga, what? But off him. Anybody. That's what anybody. It could be Bruce Ellis. It can be whoever. If they go to overtime and just didn't look how they looked when they was playing actual high school like that, it just looked weird. And then I already can't keep up with your ass.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I said that. Like when you say regardless of class, I don't know. Not saying he it ain't. I'm not knocking his skill. Cause I get where you coming from, and I done saw him. I done saw him even in the Jersey playoffs. It's just it's gonna be hard for me to say. I can't say that regardless of class, and I ain't gonna be able to see him as much as I can see them other dudes that you name.
Yeah,
we'll be able to watch a lot of them all the time, kind of. And it's like with him, it's like we even if we watch an overtime game, it's just not gonna feel the same. That's all I'm saying. So, but it's your niggas. That's your.
Yes, I'm not listening to you at my time. He said you my boy, but I'm like I'm not changing my time.
Nazir Cunningham 3, goddamn.
Yes, it's just because he showed me so much. It's so many times against high ranked players as a 10th grader.
You put me on.
Yeah, and these is like ESPN games and all kind of like. Yeah, I like this.
Nazir, he did go crazy when this nigga told me about him. He wasn't stupid. I can't. Every time I watched him, he was a problem.
I can't unsee him at his highest potential. But it's like he flashes.
That shit can be a crutch.
I done seen it 3 or 4 times.
Sometimes it could be a crutch though. I'm
not saying day one he gonna be like a Luka now, like he gonna come in average 20 a game. No, but I'm saying by the time he in his peak, by the time he's 26 years old, Nazir Cunningham is going to be a super bucket. Because by the time he's 26 years old, he gonna be able to do what he did to Derek Lively them on the regular. It's gonna be consistent. He ain't got consistency right now, but we've seen it too many times. We done seen it too many times. That scoring bag is there. Like Nazir Cunningham scoring bag is there. Like
it's been there. It's just like you say, he's young. He'll get it right.
Like this is potential. My top 5 is based off NBA potential. You hear me?
Nigga, Paul McCartney gave his whole role to Trey.
I ain't gonna stunt Trey. Trey scares me, bro. That nigga been scaring me for a minute. Bro, what the fuck? That nigga scare me, bro. Like that defense. He's one of he's a high school version of Trey Young.
He's top 2 worst defenders.
Bro,
in high school.
In high school, you getting deal like that in high school? Trey. Let me talk to Trey real quick for the Trey. Let me put it on my sit. Trey. You gotta do better, bro. Trey Johnson, you're probably the best scorer in 2023 class. You have to play defense. You have to play defense, fam. You got the tools, you got the quickness. You just got to lock in on defense. Trey Johnson, lock in on defense. I'm sorry. I had to go solo. Me say I had to go solo for it. I'm like, God damn. Bro got to play defense. But that's all for a Class of Their Own podcast with Fuddy the Light. I'm Diddy Noseball. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Yeah.